What if you're watching this video, you're in matric, you're trying to figure out how you're going to afford to go to university next year, and I told you that you're just one relationship away from getting a bursary? What if you've been working tirelessly on a business venture and you find yourself moments away from bankruptcy and you're on the brink of giving up? And I told you that you're just one relationship away from getting the capital injection required not only to keep your business afloat, but to take it to unprecedented heights. What if you've been busting your ass for your company and you're just so discouraged because you keep on getting overlooked for a promotion and you're on the brink of resigning? And I told you that you're just one relationship away, literally one relationship away from getting that corner office with insane views. Would you believe me? No? Maybe I'm being a little far-fetched. But consider all the great heroes, all the prominent people that we admire, that we look up to, that have amassed a huge amount of success. I'm willing to bet everything I have that they didn't get to where they are today without the leadership, guidance, and advice of key individuals that pointed them in the direction that they needed to be. And that's the significance of mentorship. We don't need to have all the answers to the difficult question life asks of us. We just need to connect ourselves to the wiser counsels that have walked before us so that they can shed some light on us. In this video, I want to talk about the how of mentorship. How do you connect with the mentor? How do you get the most out of the relationship with your mentor? When reaching out to a mentor, it is critically important that you outline your objectives from the onset. Hi, Mrs. So-and-so. I am reaching out to you because I'd like to achieve X, Y, and Z by such and such a time frame. And I believe that your experience and your expertise can help me get there. Can I buy you a cup of coffee or chat with you sometime when you're available? It is critically important to be crystal clear on why you want that specific individual to be your mentor. And also make it clear what you'd like to achieve out of them should they agree to be your mentor. What I've noticed is that the more higher up you ask, especially if you're going to ask a business leader who's got quite a few things going on at the same time, the less likely you are to receive a response if you are wishy-washy in your request and you're not specifically clear on what it is that you're willing to achieve, the time frame that you're willing to achieve it by, and exactly the kind of expertise you're looking for from that person. Take the time to do your research so you can approach your mentor appropriately. It can be intimidating and daunting at first, but remind yourself that they are people too and take your shot because you have nothing to lose. And if you don't ask, the answer is always no. 9 times out of 10, if you're genuine and courteous enough, the answer is most likely to be yes, because it's a bit of an ego boost to the person that you're asking. And we get a kick and have a sense of duty for empowering others and giving back. So hunt that PA down or look for your icons manager and make the contact, send the email, make that call, because that could be the one relationship that opens up all the doors for you. Once you've pulled the trigger and received a positive response, you need to position yourself to get the best and most out of your mentor. Remember, the most important thing you are asking out of them is their time. So be clear from day one how often you would like to meet with them and for how long. Don't be afraid to ask your mentor to bring their calendar and diaries with them to your very first meeting. You're the one that is in the driving seat and you're the one that will be setting the agendas. And you can always figure those as the relationship progresses, but it's very, very important that you sign off on appointments in terms of meeting dates and duration from the get-go. Otherwise, if you make the mistake of saying, let's play it by ear and see how it goes, you run the risk of always being flagged, always being rescheduled when you do eventually want to meet, because it's very difficult for a mentor to commit to you if you didn't upfront make it clear a specific day and time that you would like for you guys to meet up. Trust me, I've seen this happen over and over and over again, especially if you reach out to really high profile, prominent individuals. The next thing that you need to be clear on are your measurable objectives. It's very important that your mentor sees that you are very serious about your growth and your progression so that they can also take you seriously. Make it clear where you want to go and the lengths you're willing to take to get there. The more forward momentum you have, the more impact the mentor can have on you. So don't approach a mentor to help you get started. Get started in the area you want to develop and master, and then approach the mentor. This is crucially important because by giving your learning practical context, you're able to accelerate it with the right guidance. For example, you can set yourself a sales target of making X amount of calls to prospective leads by, let's say, 3 months. What's important is for you to get into the habit of making the calls yourself and start jotting down learnings and obstacles that you need to work on so that by the time you approach a mentor, he at least has a base of forward momentum that he can work off. What's also important and common practice amongst majority of top performers is having multiple mentors to guide and help equip you across different facets and areas of your life. In other words, having a spiritual or relationship mentor, having a health and fitness mentor, having a finance and money mentor, and having a business or career growth and progression mentor. This will ensure that there is someone that you're being accountable for in all the major areas or facets of your life, and it also ensures that you are growing holistically. This broadens your horizon of learning by enabling you to pick up different techniques and improvement competencies from different people, and this expands your network that much more. And you don't have to meet all of them the same amount of time. In fact, sometimes you don't even have to meet them face to face. Sometimes your mentor can mentor you without them even knowing. This is what's known as distant mentorship. And in the next video, I will share how distant mentors have impacted my life and some of the experiences and practical steps you can take to get the best out of the best from the best of the best. I hope you have caught on that we're onto something here. I keep trying to tell you, it's going to be a movie.